Hey, it's Jordan with Status Coup News. Please enjoy this exclusive clip for Political Voices Network featuring my recent on-the-ground reporting trip to West Virginia. There I exposed a major water crisis that the mainstream media is completely ignoring. And subscribe to Status Coup on YouTube for more reporting just like this. This is Wyoming County, southern part of West Virginia, coal country, as they call it. This is a water well. A lot of residents, hundreds of residents, get their water from private wells.
Yeah, it's typical mine water. That's why it's the sulfur and everything mixing together. Back in February of last year, around the 12th, Jamie, the owner of the trailer, calls me, and this whole place looks like a lake. He just woke up one morning.
This whole backyard right here?
Yes,
okay.
The whole front, everything.
Nausea,
right?
Vomiting, diarrhea,
right?
Headaches.
We just found that out probably a month ago. A nurse called me. She worked for a local place, and she had just found out about all this. She said that explained why they were having to work late. They had an explosion of all these symptoms that's coming from this contaminated water.
The symptoms you're seeing, which are a lot of stomach symptoms, are those consistent with, because some of the testing showed lead, arsenic, manganese, and iron?
Yes, and the surfactants that's in the water too. Your body's way of digesting it or trying to digest those things would be diarrhea, vomiting, nausea, weight loss because you're going to be sick and not be able to eat.
And the creek is, what is that, 50 feet, 100 feet?
Is it still coming out, Jamie? Jesus. Oh my God. They're up there and they got sores all over them and everything.
She can't talk.
When did because she doesn't have a spleen.
No, not because of that. She can't talk because all them fumes are coming into her bedroom from that garage. I mean, she's breathing it. And
how long has she been having problems talking for?
How long would you say? Months, 9 months, maybe longer. I gotta go see a specialist over my stomach right now where just wanting to puke. I just don't have no appetite and stuff. But yeah, the headaches, the dryness in my mouth, the funny taste in my mouth. You
seem fairly young. I'm not.
I'll be 41 next month.
Right. So before all this, were you relatively healthy?
Yeah, I didn't have no problem. I can get doctor records for you.
I ain't been able to breathe hardly. As you can tell, I'm a little hoarse. And we've had diarrhea and stuff going on pretty bad at my house. And it feels oily. My water's just now starting to smell from it though. Smells like rotten eggs.
Your governor, a billionaire, who's running for Senate now, he owns a coal empire, and he owns a bunch of coal mines down here. Again, we can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, but is it possible that any of this contamination is from some of his mines?
Well, they're in litigation right now. They heard an explosion yesterday up this road right here. They've been feeling explosions in this area in the last.
What are those explosions?
Well, they say it's coming from underground, so I mean it has to be the coal companies.
There's been explosions coming out of people's wells.
I've heard a couple in the last few days.
Somebody down the road, when the well exploded, he got burns. You almost got burned?
Harlan, we just passed his house, and I told you that his well blew up on him, 3rd-degree burns. And then he had some kind of respiratory thing happen, and he was gone.
So this water well exploded on you about a year ago.
Yeah, I never did build it back because it would catch on fire when them points would flip that day, and I just tore it all down so I would get to it.
Damn. See this white shit here? That ain't natural.
Nope.
White splotches.
Right there is a stringy stuff. Yeah. It's coming right out from under there.
It's coming right from the groundwater there. What did the Virginia Tech biologist tell you that was?
You don't know.
I've heard that some other people, not too old, have suddenly died around here. Kind of got sick a couple weeks later, maybe a month or two later, died.
There's been a lot of people from here up all the way up through our people, older people dying this year. Something's weird.
The trees would cross, and that's where the foam would pile up.
What is that brownish mound of
That's foam. That's that, I had it tested. It's that industrial cleaner. You can see it floating down. Somebody come in here and started moving some of the trees out of the creek so the water would just keep flowing and not, the foam wouldn't pile up. But now when it rains, that foam will be all down through here.
Are you worried about kind of the next couple of years?
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm worried. What they need to do, they need to have Pine will send us water over here and put a meter right here in my yard and let me pay a payment on it. But no, they won't do that. You know why? Because we're the forgotten people of West Virginia.
Finally, our delegate, Adam Vance, got on the House floor and told them, begged for water.
I'm reaching out to all of you guys and asking for some help. We've got two people in that local community within the last year has died from cancer. Doing everything short of begging. If I have to beg, I'll beg. But I need some help for my people. I need water is what we need.
They still did not pay for to bring it. Another girl that lives in Lynchburg, Virginia, seen it, felt sorry, fundraised, and that's who's bringing in the water. But when I took it to Pineville, they didn't want to have anything to do with it, so they sent it to Brenton, to store in Brenton. They didn't want to have nothing to do with it in Pineville.
Your animals used to drink from the creek?
Yeah, I've had about 20 roosters die, my dogs. Anything that drinks out of that creek, I have to go buy store-bought water or it'll die here.
Are the ones that are left drinking out of the creek still?
No, I buy water. They deliver water. I ain't got many left. I ain't got 3 roosters left out of about 30.
Have you heard from patients about their animals?
Yes, I just had a lady tell me today that she had 12 goats that passed away for no known reason.
Your cats have had issues. Were they ever drinking out of the creek or just inhaling? Yeah, so the cats were also smelling this, and you've had to take them to the vet for respiratory stuff? So what you're saying is when they were born, they could meow, and now they can't, which is pretty messed up. Oh, they'll drink out of that.
Bring fresh water out every day for them.
But in the past, they used to go drink out of the creek, but they won't anymore.
Okay, when I reached Senator Manchin's office, so they called me back, a man did, and he told me, he said that was a state issue, not a federal issue, and don't call back.
This isn't only here, this is going into the Ohio River.
Well,
So
that's why people around the country needs to get together. Somebody needs to get in here and fix this mess. Like they were supposed to have. They knew this was going to come out here. They had a year to prepare for it, and they didn't do it. So there's your West Virginia Environmental Protection protecting you right there. You can tell I get angry. They're killing my friends and people.